Episode number 7, Wood Chop Chop. Hey everybody, it's Dak here, and welcome to the Adventures of Zanonia. I'm gonna grab my stuff here, and you'll notice today's color is going to be green. And you might guess why. Today we're building the woodcutting farm. Yeah? I kind of like that color. It's a pretty nice one. Okay, so I left you guys off last time. Let me get my sword out. With we built the sector entrance, right? And there was so much stuff to put in it, but we hadn't put anything in because we ran out of time. And that's really all we wanted to do in the episode was begin the sectors. Now I'm gonna have to actually put stuff into them. So I'm not gonna make you watch me build walls and dig holes and stuff like that at first, because that is the first thing we need to do. So I'm gonna head over to the sectors and I'm gonna give you guys a little fast forwarded clip of me building it so you can watch me do that, and I'll give you a detailed version of exactly what we're putting into there. So here we go. Alright guys, so this woodcutting farm is gonna have two main parts really. I'm gonna be building walls in this first section with stone brick, and in there is where we're going to chop the trees. And then the logs and stuff are going to fall into hoppers, so there'll be saplings and hardwood separated by themselves. The point of the walls that I'm building here, that's so the saplings can't jump out and not land on the hoppers built. There also is going to be a tunnel under it. I'm going to decorate the tunnel a little bit and hopefully make it look pretty nice. I got a few ideas what I'm going to do for it. But down there, there's going to be the chests where you can go get the items that have fallen in the hoppers. So it's basically just going to be behind like an iron door, and you go down there and can collect your items. It's a pretty simple make. I built it like by myself first, and then I looked up some other guides, and turns out I was building ones very similar to what everyone else is doing. So I made a few modifications I learned, and it's not the most efficient, but it's efficient enough for me, and it's fun. I think it's enjoyable to actually use, and that's basically the main thing for me is I want to be able to like I want to do it, if that makes sense, whenever I go to cut wood. So it's not always about being the most efficient for me as much as it is enjoying the game, which I think it should be like that for everyone, honestly. So if you're looking for the most efficient, this may not be your woodcutting guide, but I think I think this is a great farm, and if you guys are looking for a way to make this farm, if I don't make it clear enough in this video, then go ahead and leave a comment about it, and I'll make an actual in-depth guide of this. Alright, so the fast forwarding's got another like 40 seconds left, so I'm just gonna leave you guys with that, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Alright guys, so the first part is going to be right here. This is where we're actually going to cut down the trees. So I'm going to start digging some holes here, and I'm going to have 4 rows of trees, and it's going to be a little spacious in here. It's not, like I said before, it's not going to be the most efficient way to do it, but oh, I guess there's already a hole here. That's good. I need to dig 2 down anyway. But it's not going to be the most efficient way, but it's the way that I enjoy making it. So why not? Yeah, I want to enjoy the game. So these holes, these are where hoppers are going to go. And the hoppers are going to take all of the items that I do not pick up when I'm in here and put them into their own separate chests. I am going to build a mini item sorter, like I said, so that'll be That'll be pretty convenient. That'll probably be the most automated part of it. The rest of it's just going to be a pretty simple tree farm. But right now I'm building the, let's see, the birch part of it. That's the light whitewood. Like the birch, the spruce, and I haven't tested dark oak and acacia yet. Those just came out. I haven't even seen one yet, honestly. We just updated to that, so that's a new thing for me. But the birch and the spruce kind of have the same design, and then there's a little bit of automation for the oak wood, just to make it so that it doesn't grow into those massive trees. Because the large oak trees can be good, but for this type of farm, it's kind of a pain in the butt if we get the large ones. So you just kind of put some planks above it at a certain height, and it stops that from happening. And then with the birch and spruce, I just give it a little space in between each tree so that each tree grow like they can grow right next to each other, but I've spent time looking at how long that takes, and it just takes too long for me if you put them next to each other. That I'd rather just have a little bit of space in between and just have to come in and chop them more often. I don't find that to be too much of a burden. All right, so it's gonna do it right there. I'm gonna go grab. Ugh, a lot of my hoppers aren't here; they're at the house. But oops. But there's enough in the chest over here, I think, to start it. So the chest probably should be moved. I'm not gonna lie, it's way out here still. Yeah, there's not a lot of hoppers in here right now. I moved them all to that other chest, but this will get it started. Oops. I wanted to take that. I always misclick. I shift click, excuse me, whenever I take items out of there, and I always seem to misclick that. I'm going to, that's going to simulate a chest for right now. And then these hoppers are going to line all through here. Okay, making sure I didn't miss that one. I thought I clicked it a little wrong. And that way, whenever like let's say a piece of wood or a sapling, that's the word I was trying to think of, falls into there, then it will pick up those and put them into that chest that is currently dirt right now. It's just a placement for the chest. And it doesn't matter too much if I connect these hoppers to a specific one, as long as they all end up down the line. So if I connected all of these to this line, like so that it goes over instead of both go down, that would get the same thing done. That really wouldn't matter. It's as long as they all eventually lead right to that one that puts it into the chest. So, oh, I'm getting stopped. Oh, I didn't finish digging this out. These chickens. I'm the only one in this world right now, so I am getting just insane spawn rates. Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing always, but sometimes it can get pretty annoying. It'll lag the crap out of me in certain areas, like the farms behind the house. Those just get so many animals right now. There's like dozens of pigs just keep showing up, and I keep going and killing them, which is great. I'm getting lots of food and supplies from them. It's like I don't even need to make animal farms, but it can be a pain. Like right now, oh look, he jumped out of the way right before I can get him. He saw that coming. Okay. So I'm gonna run out of hoppers here in a second, and I'm not gonna bother to go get the other hoppers right now. I'm gonna show you what the next step in this is. Two more. There we go. Now I'm gonna go grab some half slabs. I don't know if I made them into half slabs yet, but it's really not a difficult process now, is it? Here we go. Yeah, I just have some planks. Gonna make some half slabs of wood. Oh, want more than that. There we go. Now I'm not sure if you guys know this, but as you probably know that if you drop an item onto a hopper, that it will suck up the item, that you don't need to actually right click and place the item in there, that you can just drop it onto there. But if there's a block above it, like this dirt block, and there's pigs in the way, if you just drop a block onto there, here I'm gonna make two. I don't think I can throw it that far. It doesn't suck up. But if you make them half slabs right above it, it hides the hoppers like we want it to, because that's kind of ugly. Get out of here. That's kind of ugly. And if I drop an item onto there, you'll see it disappear because the hoppers can suck items through the half slabs. So that's really helpful. It took me a lot of testing about items that I could place on top, and I finally just kind of wondered if half slabs would work, and I probably should have just looked it up, but I didn't for some reason. And it turns out they do, so that is a really helpful thing. Now I'm sure those dirt those dirt blocks never those gotten sucked up immediately. That or I'm hitting some lag. There's a couple dirt blocks in that last hopper, I bet. I'll get them out in a second. So I'm going to cover these hoppers up with the wooden slabs because it's a lot prettier when they're not when they're not hoppers. Because you don't you wouldn't build a computer with all the wires just sticking out of it, you know. Gonna do this side too. Excuse the clicking. I don't have my mouse today, so I'm just using my tap pad or my touch pad, whatever you call it. There we go. I will fill this as much as right to there for now. Alright, so the trees are going on these 4 rows of grass. I have no saplings on me, huh? Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some more hoppers and I'll finish out these rows actually, and then I'll show you how the trees are going to grow. Alright, so I filled in the rest of the wooden slabs, and now I'm going to show you how this works, now that you see the contraption under it, but you haven't seen me chop any trees. So I'm going to space out the trees more than likely like that. I mean, you don't have to do it any specific way. This is just how I prefer it to look. Use some bone meal to speed up the process, and I don't have an axe on me. So I'm going to punch these. Achievement, getting wood. You know how many times I get that achievement every day? 2 or 3 times. 2 or 3 times a day. It's really amazing that. Alright, so we're done chopping this tree. And as you know, when you break the middle wood, center wood, however you want to call it, that the leaves will begin to deteriorate by themselves. And for spruce trees and for birch trees, and oak actually, but mainly for birch trees in this one, there's a 1 in 20 chance that when those leaves break, they will drop a sapling. I, it's like you get 2 or 3 saplings per tree on average. Except with jungle wood, because jungle wood there's less of a chance. Oh, there it goes. One of them just dropped. I'll explain how it worked in a second. With the birch wood, if you plant 3 trees and you chop them all down, you're probably gonna get like 6 to 9 saplings from it. So then you can plant 9 more, then you'll get 27 from that. So it's pretty renewable if you just keep replanting your trees. Now you did recently see a sapling drop onto that wood, and what happened is the hoppers picked it up, and I have a tunnel down here. Here's the back end of the hoppers, and it should be right in here. There they are. There's 2 of them right now. So that means that whenever they don't fall on the path, that the hoppers are going to pick up all of the saplings or the raw wood that I don't pick up, all those. And if it does fall on to this little grass row, I'm going to be on this grass row anyway, planting trees and chopping trees, so I'm just going to pick it up. It's it's pretty simple. I think it works pretty well. So the next step is down here. This is going to be the tunnel. There's going to be chests holding saplings and raw wood, because birch trees do not drop anything other than those 2 items. If they were oak, I would do apples too, but this isn't oak. We're currently working with birch. So now it's time to build this tunnel. Alright, oh hey bud, you just pooped out an egg. I've basically got everything I need here, and I've thought out, excuse me, pretty much this whole tunnel down here. Yeah, I basically know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna get started on that. I'm going to a little bit of lag, so it's placing 2. Hopefully that doesn't last very long. Hopefully it's not the hoppers. I've noticed the bank, I get a lot of lag because of the hoppers. Here's right now I'm just making the roof, the little tunnel here, and this part of it is basically all the decoration part. There's really no more redstone or hoppers. There's no redstone at all, I guess. There will be in a little bit, but basically no redstone or hoppers in this contraption. I didn't bring any torches with me, so probably should leave that open. And it's it's a pretty basic design, honestly. I built this in a single player world and thought it was fun. That's really all I was thinking about. It's not it's efficient, not the most efficient, but it's not all about efficiency in my opinion. A lot of it is, but as long as I enjoy it and it's something that other people might want to build, then I'm going to keep working on it. Let's see, I might want to change these to staircases there so that it's a little more tunnel-like or a little smoother. That's a better word for it. There we go, I can reach that. And you know, I'm gonna cover it up, I don't care. Chances of something spawning are kind of low right now because there's not a lot of space. And I've got my leather armor. We'll survive. I got wrecked by a zombie while I was AFK just a few minutes ago, and it picked up my sword, my diamond sword with sharpness 3 and fire aspect 2. So, since it was sitting right next to my bed spawn, killed me maybe half a dozen times. And I finally was able to, I just waited a little longer and it happened to walk away. So I ran off, got a diamond sword, and I had a battle with the thing. It was pretty intense. It was hard to kill. Like, I'm not too good at fighting, as I've said many, many times, so that was probably my toughest match so far, was a zombie with all of my leather armor and my really good sword. You guys be careful when you go AFK. Go inside. I have learned that the hard way. Alright, now for the flooring. These stairs, I'm going to turn the actual stair blocks into the green wool, but then everything else, I'm going to put the carpet on there. Let's see. Ugh. I need to just keep shears on me so that those are quicker to break. I apologize if my voice is a little scratchy right now. I'm a bit under the weather. I've caught some sinus infection or something, and I do have kind of a sore throat, so it is a little scratchy. I'm drinking a lot of water and trying my best to make sure I'm feeling good before I start recording. There we go. So I apologize if that is annoying anybody. I am doing my best to speak as clearly and loudly as possible. It's just not as easy to today. Okay, now this is just going to be carpet because I find carpet to be one of my favorite decoration blocks. I like placing glowstone and like lamps or anything under it that emits light, because then you can light up the room and you don't even have to see what, like a bunch of torches on the wall lighting it up. That's, I don't know, I always thought that was a big thing, is to not just have a bunch of torches randomly placed around. And glowstone has always been pretty fancy, but now it's even better because I can place it under carpet and you can't even see the glowstone. There we go, finish it up. Oh, I do have glowstone on me. Just thought about that. I mean, I knew that the whole time. Getting a little bit of lag. Apologize for that. I'm not going to completely put the glowstone in right now, just enough to keep it light. There we go. That's lit up pretty well, I must say. Okay, next thing is to take out this wall here, which I should enchant this pick so it goes a little bit faster. It's amazing after using diamond so much that diamond starts to feel slow to me. First time I ever got diamond, it was like I didn't use it because I didn't know how durable it really was, and I thought, well, I don't want to break it. Oof. Just a second here. So I thought it was like the fastest thing ever, and that I wanted to keep it for special occasions, or I don't know what I was thinking. It was pretty stupid. Okay, so these walls I'm going to make out of lime green stained clay. The stained clay is something that I guess was recently thought about for me, as I've used oh, I didn't even think that the water would take some of the carpet out. It's not like I recently learned about it. I just never really thought about using it that much. I always thought it was cool that they gave more colors to work with, because these are both lime. You can see the difference in color. And recently I thought, like, maybe they'll go together, the clay and the wool. And I think they really do. I like this lime green. I kind of set it to be the woodcutting sector's color. And I think they go great together, so I'll show you in a minute. You'll see. Hopefully you guys agree. If not, then you guys disagree, and that's a bummer. If you do have any other ideas about how it looks, go ahead and leave a comment, pass them along, because I'm always up for criticism and feedback. I'm going to keep this open. This is the ladder to get up onto the tower. Up here. So I'll keep a door there. I think that'll actually come out pretty nice. Here we go. I hope I have enough clay. I'm getting annoyed with myself not bringing enough of stuff. I seem to do that a lot. I eyeball it, and I'll admit I probably shouldn't eyeball it so much. Oops. I'll break those in a second. Oh well. Hopefully I do have enough. Now it's really hopefully have enough. Shovel break these? No, it's hardened. Pickaxe, that makes sense. Alright, and we also got to do this side, so I'm going to start digging this out too. Now in my single player world, I'm on a super flat world because I'm only using it for testing builds. But so since when I went underground, I couldn't go that far underground, so a lot of the stone brick from the building outside was showing. So I just matched it with the stone brick, and under here there really isn't that much stone brick other than the roof. So the design's a little different, and I'm wondering if I should add stone brick for the texture of it. I might like that idea a little more. I was able to put designs with like leaves and stuff in the walls, and I liked that a lot. I'm reaching a little bit of lag, and I think it's the hoppers, the just combination of the server and my ugly internet and computer. It doesn't really go with hoppers that well. So you'll see, like right here, see how the stone brick and the hardened clay are together there? I kind of like that, just so it's not so like, how do you put it? So there's like, I have the floor is carpet, the wall is currently these clay, and the ceiling is stone brick, but they don't match at all, or they don't like come together at all. It just stops at the corners. So gosh, I don't really know. Like, do I want to make that stone brick too? Right there. I'm going to test that out actually. And this episode is not getting long, but it's getting close to where I want it to end. So I might start fast forwarding or cutting out these little test clips pretty soon. Like that. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Alright. And if I come up with another idea, I'll change it and I'll tell you guys what it is, but I like this a lot. This is a good one. Or, ooh, maybe just this inside wall is all stone brick in a leaf pattern, and this outside wall, nah, I'll just keep the stone brick here. Ooh, thought I was out of stone bricks. Boo, boo, boo. Here we go. I'm just gonna brick this up. I don't have an iron door on me, but that's where the door is. Okay. Keep this clean. Alright guys, I made a couple renovations. I finished up this tunnel here, and I'm going to finish out the last parts of it for you guys, and that's going to do it for this episode. So, right now I'm digging out the grass spots that, oh, of course, there's a little hole. Digging out all the grass spots where we're not going to be planting trees. So let me do that quick, and I'm going to ooh, look at the size of that hole. Well, here's the sorters, if you guys wanted to know. That's where the sorters are going to be. I'll show you those in a minute. But I'm first supposed to be doing this. And it's kind of a pain in the butt so far, huh? Alright, so if I want to make this tree farm any bigger, that wall right there, I'm just going to take that part out and it's just going to extend further down that way. It's going to be pretty simple, and I'm practically guaranteeing that at some point I will be making it bigger, don't worry. This is quite the small tree farm. It's just pretty much was just to show you how it's done. Nothing else, that's it. So excuse me. I'm hitting a little lag spike here. There we go, and I'm just gonna place glowstone in these holes. Now I'm not 100% on this glowstone. I like it for sure. I'm not 100% against it either, you know. But I feel like there's got to be something. God, get out of the hole. Go away. It's a pig. It's the same pig. Actually, I killed a pig before, so I don't know what pig it is. But this glowstone lights the place up well, and I like that. And I mean, it gets the job done, and it doesn't look too bad, honestly. But I'm sure there's something else I can do. But I'll figure it out. Now let's go down to the tunnel, and I have just a couple more things to finish up in here that I thought I'd wait to show you guys. That's the door to going up to the tower. And right in here, see if I can get it right. I'm going to put leaves first. Where are my leaves? Right here. Oh, you know what? I forgot something. I'll be right back. Gotta go grab something. Guys, I'm coming back in here. For, don't laugh at me here. I forgot the plant pots, flower pots. I can't believe I forgot those. I kind of need them for this part. Can't place it on a leaf. Right there. Okay, and pretty sure I can place it on that, right? Yep. And these blue orchids. That's the color I'm going with. Blue orchids. And another newer item, lime stained glass. I love it. Oh, I don't love it. What are you doing down there, coal ore? I'm gonna get rid of this quick. Get some free coal. And what am I gonna make that? More leaves? Yeah, I think that's good. Put glowstone there. Can always light it up more. Oops. Alright. And finish the stained glass. There it is. I wonder how this would look actually. Like that there. Yeah, that's better. I like that a lot. Alright, and I'm going to do that in this corner too. Okay, so it doesn't matter what the ground looks like, we have figured. So right now, I am going to have to just make the leaves in there. Oh, that's the ground level, like I said. This is going to be lime wool. These are both going to be like that. Another flower pot. Is this right? Yep. And I'll grab here. That'll do it. I like that little bit. And I don't think it'll work in that corner because of the door. But I like this room right now. It's kind of plain, but I enjoy that right now. I think this is perfect. Oh, I still have my chat on, huh? Oh, people are talking. If you didn't notice, that's just people. Hey everybody. I'll keep it on. It doesn't matter. They're not talking to me right now anyway. But here are the chests, saplings, and the wood. I think that's going to do it here. We've made some pretty good progress on the woodcutting sector. Next episode, I'm still deciding if, oh, it's dark out, if I should move along that direction and make more woodcutting farms. This kid keeps trying to teleport to me. Or if I should work on a different sector like farming or mining or animal farms, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I'll get back to that idea in a little bit, but this is gonna do it, guys. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and drop us a like if you enjoyed the video and a comment if you have anything to say. Join the cul-de-sac by clicking the subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at TheEdBoys, and go ahead and check out the Foxcraft website. All links are in the description.